10 pets people actually own. It's undoubtedly so that cats and dogs are the most popular choice of live-in companions in our homes. I mean, 9 out of 10 people you know probably have a furry friend or know someone who does. It's shocking to see that some people have ventured far beyond normality though, and welcome some of the most unexpected creatures into their families. I'm talking foxes, snakes, hyenas, and even lions. It's crazy to think that there's people out there who domesticate such wild animals, but here we are today to prove to you that some animals are worthy of human love. Here are 10 pets people actually own. Let's get started.
The city of Knoxville has the exact same verbiage, the exact same code, they use the same language.
Number 10. Fox, Victoria Klouda. An unusual symphony of sour notes coming from inside Victoria Klouda's apartment had people guessing what it was. It was later discovered that her furry friend wasn't the traditional dog, but a fox named Felix. According to Klouda, her fox can purr, bark, and even scream. If that isn't weird enough, Klouda treats Felix as any other domesticated pet. He has his collar, wears sweater vests, and even sleeps in her bed. The only place where Felix isn't treated the same as other house pets are in the county parks. Because of this, Klouda mentioned her case at the Knox County Commission to allow Felix into county parks. I just hope the fox won't wake up hungry one day in the middle of the night and eat its owner as dinner. But forget about the fox. Coming up at number 9 is a billionaire in the United Arab Emirates who keeps the king of the jungle as his pet. Number 9. Lion, Hunaid al-Bukais. We wouldn't think it's too crazy if he kept only one exotic animal as a pet, but this billionaire playboy has an entire safari in his backyard. From cheetahs, flamingos, tigers, just mention it and it's there. I don't know about you, but this obsession is getting out of hand. Even when you have all the exotic animals to yourself, there's probably one that's your favorite. For Hunaid al-Bukais, his best friend is the king of the jungle. How do we know this? Well, his Instagram is flooded with pictures and videos of him and his lion. He displays his love for animals and cars by accompanying every photo of his cars with animals near or on top of the car. He redefines the concept of richness by showing how well the combination of a car and a lion or tiger goes. I'm starting to think that having a small zoo in the backyard is in the blood of rich Arabs. I mean, doesn't Rashid Belhassa, son of the Dubai-born billionaire construction mogul Saif Ahmed Belhassa, also have a zoo in his home? Number 8. Alligator, Florida. What doesn't happen in Florida? Meet Rambo, an alligator who not only sleeps in his owner's bed, but also eats at the dinner table. That's just the start. The alligator also watches TV with his owner, goes to the fridge when he's hungry, and on top of it all, he plays with other dogs belonging to his owner. Mary Thorne rescued the 125-pound alligator when he was just a little over a foot long. She's trained him to do a lot of things, especially to put on a show for a few charities and organizations in the area. This gained Rambo popularity and made him a local celebrity. Unfortunately, now that Rambo's grown over 6 feet, he's supposed to be kept in the Florida Fish and Wildlife, which doesn't suit Mary well. She argues that Rambo is too weak for the other gators and, if put together, they'll kill him as he's used to a soft life. He's also scared of outdoor noises and is used to being home all the time. Before we continue, subscribe to our channel and give us a thumbs up on this video. Also, don't forget to turn on the notification bell and be notified whenever we post a new video. Number 7. Hyena, Brian Hahn. Meet Brian Hahn, who adopted a hyena as his pet because other house pets were boring for him. Yes, you heard that right. If people kept wild animals as pets because regular house pets are boring, wouldn't we be housing all the animals in the world? Oh wait, others are doing that already. If you ever spotted an African breed hyena, then you know how dangerous these animals are. They hunt down their prey until it becomes exhausted, then does the necessary, mostly going for young antelopes and zebras. Hahn locked up his hyena in his, you guessed it, Florida apartment every time he went out. When he realized he was depriving his pet of a place to be free, he decided to take her to an exotic pet sanctuary. He continued to visit her to remind her that he still existed, and the look on the hyena's face every time she sees him is so emotional. You can tell just how much she misses him. Number 6. Kangaroo, Jackson O'Doherty. The one who said dogs are man's best friend probably never had a kangaroo for a pet, let alone a best friend, because if it were for Jackson O'Doherty, he would have changed the saying. He has an unbreakable bond with his furry friend Damien. They do everything together, from riding on swings to building sandcastles and going to everyday outings. Jackson is living every pet owner's dreams. They have so many shared memories together, and because of that, they became social media entertainers with over 2 million followers. Today, we're going big or going home. Coming at number 5 is a hybrid bobcat. If you didn't know that pets can be sued, then today's your lucky day. Number 5. Bobcat, Ginny Fine. Rocky isn't just your typical cat, he's the most mischievous cat in the world. His actions make him look like more of a teenager and much less of a house cat. He enjoys sneaking out of his home and wreaking havoc left, right, and center in his New Jersey neighborhood. Ginny Fine, his owner, appeared to court more than 4 times in less than a year on charges of letting her exotic pet break loose. She pleaded guilty all through one day until she got tired and agreed to surrender him to the Popcorn Park Zoo in the Lacey Township. And that's how Rocky was given a life sentence at Popcorn Park Zoo. The hearing happened in the municipal court before Judge Damian Murray. If you haven't dropped your jaw yet, then there's still time. Be sure to drop it from here to the end. Continue watching to get your mind blown. Number 4. Lemurs, Alley. Actress Kirsty Alley is described as an animal lunatic, as she owns not 1, but 14 lemurs. And yes, they're in their cages. I mean, you wouldn't have 14 lemurs running around your house without being caged, would you? Kirsty admitted that she got the idea of domesticating a lemur when she got interested in a conversation about Madagascar, where the lemurs come from. She fell in love with them, and since the climate of Madagascar, which is suitable for lemurs, and that of Los Angeles are identical, she decided to defy the odds and domesticate lemurs. The lemurs have put her through a lot of trouble, especially at the airport. Learning from her mistake, now you know it's not easy to keep lemurs as pets. But that ain't as crazy as keeping a grizzly bear as a pet. Number 3. Grizzly bear, Casey Anderson. You've probably seen this bear on TV a couple of times. This is because Brutus the bear has appeared in TV commercials, many films, documentaries, and live educational shows across the United States. Brutus is the adopted pet/child of the American filmmaker, actor, television host, animal trainer, and the host and executive producer of Nat Geo TV series Expedition Wild and America the Wild, Casey Anderson. Casey adopted Brutus when he was a newborn cub and raised and trained him to be the best. Having raised him since birth, Brutus became an integral part of the family, and even stood in as the best man when Casey married actress Missy Pyle. He even has an occasional place at the kitchen table. Now that you know that about Brutus, when you see a bear on TV, just know it ain't photoshopped or anything of that sort. It's probably Brutus. And with that, it's now time for today's best pick. Today's photo was sent to us by a subscriber, so if you come across a photo online and you want to know more details about it, just send it over to us. We might even feature it in our future video. Number 2. Snake, Ishmael Butler. I don't know about you, but I think that snakes are the most feared animal in the world. Many people connect them to evil, and by extension, anyone keeping them as pets is considered evil. This photo shows Ishmael Butler with 2 snakes holding them on a leash. For a moment you'd think they're his pets, but sorry for the spoiler, they're not. Ishmael hired the snakes from Hollywood Animals purposely for the photo. He got the inspiration from a picture sent by his friend's dad of a guy walking like that in Punjab. He wanted to recreate the same. His friend Nep helped with the clothes he was wearing. As he walked down the streets, people were tripping out and having all kinds of thoughts. I mean, who wouldn't trip out on a guy walking down the street holding 2 humongous snakes? Before we move on, I've got a little challenge for you that'll take 5 seconds to complete. So here's the deal. You just leave a like on this video, smash that subscribe button, and hit the notification bell, and you will get 25 years of amazing luck. Try it. It really works. And number 1, hippopotamus, Tony and Charlie. This story is one of the most compassionate stories of how a hippo got to touch the hearts of humans. Jessica the hippo was found in 2000 while very young and in a very bad state along the banks of the Blyde River in South Africa. She was taken in by the Joubert family and grew up in their care. As years passed, she became stronger and stronger until she was able to interact with the wild hippos in the river. In Africa, the hippo is considered one of the most dangerous animals ever, and for tourists to get so close and interact with Jessica is a miracle. Which one of these crazy pets was your favorite? Let us know in the comments down below. And as always, thank you all for watching.